Hmm. There we go. Hello, Toxic. I was missing out on 2.5 times the damage that I could be doing. That's why I'm back live. Hold on. My thing wasn't going down. Yeah, the flasks or whatever wasn't going down, so that's not fair. Hey, Asa. Hello. Good job. So, out of curiosity, I leveled up to see how much of an influence it makes on my final damage or my final defense. And it's basically night and day. It makes the boss infinitely easier. Be higher level. So in other words, I got here way too early. My phone's acting up. What is happening? My phone is just stationary and it's notifying me. Makes more sense, honestly. I am now doing 2.5 times the damage just because I'm at max stats. It's fucking stupid. Jesus fucking Christ, this cable sucks, man. Do you hear that? Like the Windows notifications? It's going insane. I'm trying to fix it, but I don't care about the system update. Hold on. Glitch, I guess so, yeah. Sorry about the lack of commentary or whatever from earlier. I can really deal with the boss very well. Hello. So I've noticed that a lot in this game, if you want to just not get steamrolled, they're essentially expecting you to like do those dungeons and to go out of your way to farm those vowels and whatnot. Because if you don't, you're just... It's like it's possible, obviously, but you would have to just throw yourself at whatever boss you're trying to fight. Like, I think I fought him like 500 times or whatever, but I was not having a great time. You're locked in. I know there's some people that are gonna be like, oh, well, I had to grind and go out of my way to get up to a high enough level so I can beat him or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. This is the most spastic fucking boss I've ever fought. Every single strategy that I've seen online, because I looked some up, and I saw someone do 3 times the amount of damage that I was doing per swing. So not only were the first part of, you know, like the first half of his HP went down like 2.5 times faster, which means that like they get more practice in with the second part, and it's just I don't want to fucking do that, man. For Kos, I would recommend at least like 60 in each offensive stat. And then just like try to bait his like jump attacks constantly. As a thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I want to beat this guy tonight. I don't think it's going to be very hard with the stats that I have now. I didn't think it would influence it that much, but apparently it does, so. Also, I hadn't eaten anything. since this morning, so I needed some fuel, you know. Okay. Let's kick this fucker's ass. Bitch. I'm gonna retry. That was a really bad start. Use a gun, but it's weak, I think. What do you mean? I thought you could, like, trigger it to run at you. And by shooting at it, but it doesn't always do that. So I'm not sure. Oh, I didn't heal? Whatever. I don't have enough of an advantage now anyway. Strategy is basically just this. You just constantly look at how much more damage I did now than before. In the previous attempt, I would have been like doing this for like 5 minutes easily. Bitch, what the fuck? I'm exhausted from this fight, mostly. Like, see how much easier it is now to get anywhere with this? It's insane, man. Even if I'm tanking hits and shit, it's just way, way easier. It's just all about levels. It's so stupid. Like I don't know if I was just not supposed to ever upgrade stamina, and I was just supposed to upgrade offensive stats, or whatever. But it definitely just doesn't feel like a great win there. Feels lukewarm at best. But we did it, I guess, you know? Goodbye. Nightmare Slain.
Sweet child of Kos, returned to the ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And for all my efforts, I get 60k. Get a gummy worm for Burb. I fucking love gummy worms. So this is like an eldritch god or whatever that humans experimented on, and because it's nightmare or something, its child takes the face of what it's most afraid of, aka humans or something. Siggy, turns out I was missing out on more than 2.5 times the damage just by leveling. So I saw a video where someone was doing double the amount of damage I was. Sorry, what? People suddenly yelling? What? Oh, you mean in the Discord. Right. So, I tried to beat Kos with just increased stats to see if that would make a significant amount of difference. And yeah, it did. It turned it from a 10-minute phase 1 fight into a not even 1.5-minute phase 1 fight. So it's just a matter of farming, essentially. Farming and trying to bait out the jump attacks. And I did not enjoy that. That was frantic, that was... I swear on my fucking life, there's some form of input reading. Or something happening. Because the inconsistency with what the fuck they were doing was insane. Like, it doesn't matter where your position is. It's just like, oh, you happen to just be a little greedy here and try to sneak in a second hit. Well, there goes your entire health bar. But yeah, I slayed it now, so I guess that was the DLC. First time they flowchart bosses. Flowchart bosses? Hey Gecko, sorry that I didn't respond to you earlier. I was too far deep in. Hi Kevin. Hey Mega. Then German Maria and the 2 other hunters came, killed all the villagers, and took the orphan to test on it. Wait. German Maria and 2 other hunters came, killed all the villagers, and took orphans to test on it. Didn't they also, like, gouge their eyes out or something? The orphan? Wait, took the orphan to test on it. Wait, or this orphan? It's confusing. I don't know the order of which, like, because this is like a nightmare, right? So I don't know how much, to what extent I should take like stuff that I'm seeing literal, you know? Nightmare Layers and Realms. Yeah, it's just like, here's vaguely what happens in the real world with no specific time uh indication, I guess, or because earlier there was like an implication by the wolf that the reason why the orphan of that thing looks like a human is because it was afraid of humans. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm fucking cooked, man. I had to resort to this just to see whether or not like it was going to make a significant amount of difference, and it did. I don't consider this a win. It's just I wanted to see like if I could if it was worth leveling up for, if I should go out of my way for, but I mean I killed it, I guess. Just next time I'm gonna do this, I'm just not gonna bother killing it unless I have like 99 in an offensive stat or something. Or at least like 60 or 80 or something. But I was rocking like 30, like 20 something and 30. So I was doing like I was legit doing 3 times less amounts, 3 times less damage than I was before. Okay, well, whatever. It's over. Fuck this boss. Hate it. Cool, fucked up design, but like, it isn't fun to fight. It just isn't. It's like I really tried to be a bit more aggressive because that's essentially what the whole rally thing is for, right? To be like, oh, you get hits, you're supposed to retaliate to get some of your health back, right? That's why things do so much damage as well, which is fine. Like I like that system, but it's so hard baked into it that having a boss that effectively just punishes you for even wanting to attack it once with a 6-hit combo, it's just constantly like poke like you're fucking, I don't know, like poking your cat or something. So it just doesn't really work that well. Or it would if you could actually like stance maybe through like taking a hit, you know, so you can at least just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna poise through it, but that's not really the same as in the Souls like series, so like to me like that amount of aggression and everything would kind of make sense if it was like some sort of like, oh, you've done too much damage in one go, or it has some like enrage face or something, right? And also like his fucking weapon just like extending like all the fucking time, and then like a backhands does half my HP, and I'm like, bro, every single hit that you do has a lingering explosion hitbox, has a like an arc of 270 degrees. Ironically, I thought the second phase was kind of like easier than the first one, because there's just like there's more telegraphing to what is going to happen instead of just like the immediate attack that happens like half the time with phase one. It's like you're next to him and like you pressed R1 and it like queues it up or whatever the fuck it does. Because like it's weird, right? Like you R1 and then you press dodge, and it kind of queues that action up for right after you're done with it. But if you accidentally press R1 again and you try to like cancel it, it just doesn't really work well. Or like he reads that and then he's like, oh, I'm going to immediately punish that, and it doesn't feel like you're playing. It feels more like real life, real time strategy game, rather than like an action game. It's really fucking weird. Back for more, you good? Yeah, I killed him. I killed it. I don't really know what to do now. I'm guessing that's the DLC. Reminds me of how I was over-leveled to a lot of bosses in my first playthrough in Elden Ring, and then I got my ass handed when I wasn't over-leveled. In Elden Ring, you could reasonably go to like level 60 and something, and like kind of, that's like good enough. But I feel like it's easier to learn those bosses in Elden Ring than, because this is too much. Like pretty much everyone that saw it earlier also was just like, it's just too much. Yeah, I've done some of the dungeons. They were fucking boring, to be honest, but the bosses were interesting. Checked a few ways to cheese it. Fun floof. Yo, thank you.
Flare over cake it's scrungle.
Appreciate it. Well, you, me, Siggy, and a whole bunch of other people that play Night Rain, it feels like very polished. Like, even though there's still things that are bullshit. Don't get me wrong. But compared to like this, it's in between like the jank of Dark Souls 1 and 2 and like the more polish feeling of Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. And I really liked Dark Souls 3 a lot because I could effectively just like I could read what was happening a lot. And in here, like there's debris that springs up and blood and water and whatever and so many other small little things that bother me about it that make it really difficult for me to play. Like it feels very similar to a Souls-like, like other Souls-like, but your playstyle needs to be completely different. And it's also sort of like very narrowly like pointing towards hyper aggression, and any other form of strategy just doesn't really work. But here, apparently, like the best way to kill this, get a couple of throwing knives, go to the lake, and then the boss has like two modes where like one where he's chill, one where he's like aggressive. And when you're away from him and he's in his aggression mode, running towards you, that's when he can either do his ground slash one, which you don't want, or the jump one. And if you then walk forward, wait until he's over you a little bit, and then walk forward a little bit so you're facing the other way, and then charge an R2, you can pretty much always like stagger him and riposte him. And I did fucking 3,000 damage with that riposte, by the way, every single time. That's legit like 20 hits before I leveled. Now you just have to finish the base game? Gladly. How do I do that? Where do I go? Sorry, Serp, I was ranting. I checked a few ways to choose the boss, and they all focus on first phase, second phase, good luck. Yeah, basically. I find, even though the second phase was frantic, and I healed a lot, if you can cheese the first phase, like you at least have the healing to go through it, you know? There's also Lawrence, but I doubt you have the energy to go through him. Base ending is within reach now. Lawrence? What's Lawrence? Oh yeah, Night Rain. So much harder in some games, yeah. I find DS1 to be easier, especially the parrying. Especially the parrying. I mean, even I would agree with that, yes. And you know how I feel about parrying. Especially the last boss is a joke, you know. Big fire guy at the start of DLC. You need an item to fight him. What item do I need? Empty shell that applies arcane power to weapon. His skull. Lawrence, the first Vicar, the giant creature at the DLC that took something from his hands. Oh, that guy. Right. No, I would like to fight him. Turns out, actually, like, not losing 100,000 essence, like, every hour, like I was, due to stupid parkour bullshit or whatever, is maybe beneficial to like your survivability, you know. Lawrence, the first fight card. There we go. It's under the elevated research hall. Oh, well, this works as well. I'm really, really sorry about like me getting so heated earlier. I just really, really didn't like that. I don't even know if I have this skull. The under the elevator. Oh, I need his skull. It's under the elevator to the research hall. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the Hunter's Dream. Lawrence is just kind of chilling. Funny as inspired, consider the shittiest fight in the DLC. What, like Lawrence? I mean, even if it is, like... The way that I'm seeing it is, like, if it's as bad as Kos is, then I'm happy that I have over-leveled now. Because I wouldn't want that. If I'm player, you had to lock in for that bastard. I know, but I just feel bad about it, you know? Under the elevator in the research hall. Am I tripping? I don't think. Lecture build? No, it's not the lecture building. It's in the DLC. Oh, it's in the DLC, of course. Right, yeah. Fine, you get a hug. Also, I've been, like, I'm wearing something underneath my shirt. It's like a restriction thing. So it's harder to breathe than normal. Am I oh. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah. Well, now that I'm done with that stupid fight, let my main out, you know? So it's underneath this thing. Interesting. So who's this? Why are the legs gone? Lawrence's skull. Some dead dude. This is a really interesting contraption. Like, it changes this, like, throne. Or, like, altar to a throne. But the throne goes here. And there's, like, beds there. So it's, I don't know, something weird about this scene. The only criticism that I would have about the, and it might sound a bit weird, but about the, like, environment specifically, is that, like, sometimes there's so much going on and seemingly all, like, patched together that it lacks a little bit of visual clarity with, like, the layout of how things are. Because I've noticed as well, there are parts that are really good, but, like, for example, the castle that Siggy was in earlier, that one was really good. I love that one. I didn't kill that brain, though. But, like, sometimes I'm like, why is this here, you know? Maybe it's supposed to be fucked, I don't know. Like a vague dream or something. Would make a lot more sense. Also, I love the Hunter axe for that fight. Because in phase 1, if you're under levels, every under hits made sure that he was, like, mini staggered. Like, he didn't... Huh. Sorry, I was distracted. Alright, I have to go to Lawrence. Lawrence. So long after Bloodborne had 2 DLCs? I don't know. Okay, let's see. LeBron James. Oh. We're gonna fight LeBron James. Okay, cool. You know what's so stupid, right? Because, like, I'm very frustrated with some of the mechanics in the game, but I still love the game, and I feel like a lot of people feel that way too. Where, like, if you spend a lot of time playing the game, and I'd imagine also collecting those things, I'd imagine it would be a lot more fun. It's just, I don't want to spend that time grinding out for levels for a game that I'm not going to play afterwards, you know? Or maybe I am, I don't know yet. Hello, lad. What's up, bro? The combat specifically feels not as well thought out as I initially was hoping. Because it doesn't feel good to me. If that makes sense. I don't know. Something tells me I need fire protection here. Yeah, you can kind of tell that they were trying to do something like that. Like, trying to do something else, you know? I see. I see. Also, I like the axe because you get more back from each hit after you take a hit. If that makes sense. Versus the saw or whatever. It's less on the saw. Hello. Wait, what the fuck? He lost his legs. Sir, relax, please. Ow. I should have taken something with fire protection or something. Ah, what the fuck? Why am I clipped in front of him? Right? Jesus. Stop shitting out magma, man. Bitch. How did that not hit? Okay. Anyway. It has a higher rally to make up for it being slower. Beast Embrace. Cool. I would have immediately died there if I wasn't this like it's very important to grind out in this game. A lot more so than I feel like in other games. I think that's my feeling. I think so, at least. Graft the fire protection potion. Insert the Minecraft swallow noise. You know the thing you dislike? Every AoE? This boss? Oh, yeah. I kind of just powered through it. It's almost like the Demons in Night Rain. Not sure. No, the Demons in Night Rain are the... Those are like the princes, I think, or whatever, from Dark Souls 3. Saw Cleaver is much faster. Oh, this one? Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, I like it a lot. Like, don't get me wrong. It's good. Well, actually... It's not that much faster. Okay. Imagine having half your HP here and half the damage, right? Fuck no, baby. Yeah, no, I definitely if you want to have a fun time playing Bloodborne, for the love of God, just grind out a couple of levels, man. Like just go to like 60 on like HP and your offense or something like that. Like, otherwise, it's just gonna just be miserable. And I think it's kind of sort of expected to do that because you need to constantly get blood vials again, you know? Saw Cleaver, oh. Are you talking about, like, the Saw Spear? That one? Or the Saw Cleaver? Wait, Saw Cleaver. I don't think I have that one. Kos Parasite is a fucking weapon? Wait. There's a Saw Cleaver and a Saw Spear. Okay. Beast Cutter. The need to farm blood vials makes it so you constantly farm currency. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose that makes sense, and I suppose if you're used to, like, all of the bosses, you would get a lot less frustrated. Even if you were underleveled or whatever. Because if I did the same thing earlier with Kos, where I just, you know, take distance and bait out an attack, which I thought was what you had to do because I saw some video from... Fuck, what is his name? Lenny, I think? Where he did that too. Makes at least phase 1 a lot better. Mind you, when I get Bloodborne one day. Gotcha. You need a specific rune for the Kos Parasite to work. Really? Okay. Right, so... Do we now just finish the game? Milkweed, a rune for the Parasite. I'll install the Statue of America, because fuck the runbacks. Based. The runbacks in any of the Souls-like are my least favorite game. Like, I feel like it would be a lot more... A lot less bothersome. I wasn't gonna say, like, enjoyable, but, like, you know how, like, in Jack Free, I think I've said this a couple of times already, but in Jack Free, you get a fucking hoverboard to move around. And just, like, moving around is really, really fun. Like, really fun. So even if you fail a mission, you can do like fucking tricks and shit. You know, like a pro skater game or whatever. And of course, that wouldn't fit here in any Souls-like, but at least it would well, I'm not saying they would add it, but at least it makes it so the runbacks in that game in Jack Free are fun. Also, you don't even have to run back in most cases anyway, so even the vehicles are really fun there. The fucking eyebrow raise made me chuckle. Unless you get heals from crits. Right, yeah. I know that you can also have a rune that like heals you from riposte. 2 hidden areas, but you can finish the game. They aren't insanely important. You know what? I'll let you show me that at some point, and I'll just watch a video for it. Because I'm tired, boss. Gonna stand by there. I don't like him, so if I can mod them out, I will. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure like Bloodborne must have been like a very brutal experience for a lot of people when they first played it. Ending time, there are 3 endings: wake up ending, take over ending, and squids. Right. Didn't I have 1 squid. I don't know if what happened. I think I just have 1. It was on a table somewhere. I think on a corpse. Well, I mean, I call it squid, but it's an umbilical cord, but, yeah. Congrats on beating Kos. Thank you. Thank you. You know what that means. Fish! It was the first Souls-like on a PS4, and I never got past the first area of the game. I'm really happy that modern Souls-like aren't, The combat here feels very pokey, if that makes sense. And only because, like, a lot of enemies in the game have, like, onslaught attacks, or, like, rampage attacks, or panic attacks, or whatever. You know the, marionettes in Elden Ring, where they, like, start freaking out and stuff? I feel like every single enemy in this game has that. Just to ensure that after killing 40 regular enemies, you will die to some, like, random enemy freaking out. That I've had that so many fucking times, because I don't really die. It just then runbacks in Elden Ring, unless I'm, like, level 1 and I get sniped on the bird by, like, a golem or whatever, but... You know what I mean? It's like, okay, of course the blood hounds fucking bites me 7 times in a row because the frame loss registered something twice or whatever. They all have onslaught? Well, not really, but there's a lot of things that do. You need to consume 3 for an extra ending. I'm sure you got 2. There should be 1 more in the Cathedral Ward. I think I'm good, honestly. Fuck it, whatever. Like, no squid. I'll just finish the game. It does have some pretty nasty runbacks, yeah. I don't think I did any of the DLC, just the base game. Well, I've done almost everything. I think I'm good on the different endings. What do I do now? Where do I finish the game? She said something about that, right? Hello.
Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
Tree?
Go on, good hunt.
Is it one of those trees? Oh, is it that tree? Is that... Oh, wait, is this what the thing is for here? Oh, yeah, it's open. Okay. He awaits you. Well, endings 1 and 2 are simple. For 1 to wake up, 2 to for 2 disagree to wake up. Gotcha. I'll just do classic ending 1. Flower field, yippee. Hooray. Guy in a wheelchair. Hello. Can I throw a knife? So wait, am I gonna fight him? Rock. Hello, lads.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Submit your life? Refuse. Oh. So if I refuse, I need to fight, right? So this is the boring ending, and this is the fun ending, I guess. So I just refuse then, right? To fight him? If you want to fight, yes. Refuse is the good ending. Gotcha. Alright, come here, bitch.
Dear, oh dear, what was it? The hunt, the blood, or the horrible dream?
What a weird
Oh,
setting.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It's a FromSoft game. That's the badass ending. You can stand, bitch. The fuck was the wheelchair for?
Always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
Oh, he has a scythe?
Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
Okay, Gammon. Just did that to disrespect him. Okay. 3-hit combo. Right. Jesus. So fast.
You must accept your death.
Why is your
Be freed from the
voice line so loud? Is faking? Man, I give him $20 for that. I require a refund for him. Look, man, it's a good ending for old man. The doll is modeled after Lady Maria. Cool. His attacks are really fast there. Hello. Oh, I need jumps back. Fun. Oh, and he doesn't get staggered. Nice. Oh no, he does. But barely. What the fuck was that, dude? Boomba. Woof. Bitch. What are you doing? I missed. Bitch. No, he can teleport. The gun's pretty funny. I don't know why. Oh, that doesn't do anything. What's that? What's happening? Oh, he busted. No! Bitch. No! Bitch! Bitch! Fuck! What? Oh my god, that does nothing to him, really? It's a Mexican standoff. Bro, I'm constantly underestimating how small this guy is compared to all of the other bosses. So I keep thinking that I'm closer than I actually am. Can I just like throw a rock at him to kill him? Rock. 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 Gun. Gun.
The
Okay, maybe
night
not.
and the dream were long.
Fuck you, bitch. Also, the music, that Seth is a really fun weapon to use, actually. Old Hunter badge. Okay, hold on. Wait. Before I continue, I have to do a thing real quick. We have to turn back these. Where's it? There we go. Then pick up. Wait, no, you were 1 second too early. Fuck. Hold on. Let me explode for you real quick. There we go. Hi, Jackie. Hi. Love the music here. Although that the first hunter is the final boss of the game. That is really cool. Yeah. That's really cool. I was talking about the boss's grabs because they were struggling to do it to me as well. Good. You're so lucky that all the staggers he hit you with, he didn't execute you. Good. I have suffered enough today. I want to send you a video on all the endings. I'm pretty sure I've seen them like a couple of years back at some point because I was curious about this game. Excellent work, Fire. Yippee! What the fuck do I do now? Like, is that the ending? So he wakes up. Do I talk to the doll? It's bugged?
Gammon awaits you. Go.
He's fucking dead, bro.
Well, good.
Where's that badge that I got? Do I use it or something? Old Hunter's badge. He awaits you, Flare. Need to exit, turn off 60 FPS, then restart with without 60 FPS. You know, it's funny, because half the time I reach maybe 20 FPS. Okay, cool, then we exit game. And then... Hold on. We finished the game, guys, I promise. What is this? Hey, Blaze. So, mod manager, is that a mod? I forgot what launcher settings? No. Oh, wait, it is launcher settings. No, sound fix. Oh, whoops. Where the fuck is the 60 FPS thing? Patches. Oh, cheat slash patches. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Save. Okay, there we go. I always find it weird where, like, you would want to purposely limit the amount of frames that, like, a game has. It's just strange to me. Like, if you have to do that, the underlying implication there is that, like, if you don't, like, your game freaks out. And then, you know, it just isn't coded correctly, I guess. Well, Hold on. What? That's crazy. What? Oh my god, guys, we have the ending right here. Why? Oh my god. Why? Oh, whoa, we fought him so fast. Oh, wow. Anyway. Wait, true ending? Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. All three endings, okay, sure.
Good hunter,
Hello.
you've done now. I will show you mercy.
So that's a...
You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun.
Then this is the second one, I think. Then... There's a fight.
Lena joins the... Tonight,
Okay, I think that's it.
joins the hunt.
Wakey wakey! You blame singing? Singing's done nothing but help me, are you kidding me? Wait, is that not it either? Wait. Is that what happens? This should play instantly after killing him. Really? Why am I just letting that happen? Like, I don't understand. Like, every other thing I fought, and now I'm, like, being hucked by a space squid. I'm just like, oh yeah, this is fine. What? Because yes. Don't fucking look at me. God damn it.
And so, the hunt begins again.
Oh, and that's the other ending. Fuck it, whatever. I might as well watch it. Curious what happens. Yummers. I guess so, yeah. And then I turn into
Are
a
you
squid.
cold?
So is the implication here that I either turn into the new host or I turn into the new space squid? Anyway, yo, that was... Don't fucking stare at me. Get the fuck out of here. See enough hentai to know where this is going. Bro, I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm good for now. That was fun. Somewhat. I'm saying that sort of like kind of half loosely, you know. For the most part, it wasn't too unenjoyable, I guess. I am just going to send you guys over to Xena. Like, she's probably having a way better time than I am. Appreciate it, love you guys. I'm gonna go in VR. I need to cool down and I need to eat something other than yogurt, so yeah. Elder God, newborn one, but still a god. You succeeded where Mikolash, Burgers, and Research Hall failed. by turning myself into a squid. So why didn't German do that from the get-go? Like, just take me out to show me mercy. He's like, no, no, no. You're gonna have nightmares. You're gonna have nightmares. They're gonna be fucked up. Gonna be eyes and spiders and tentacles everywhere. Ooh. Whatever. Whatever. All right. See you guys later. I'm done. I'm glad that I got to experience it, but I'm good for now. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for probably some VR or whatever. See ya. Bye bye.